bars.
You did not want to see me on the bars.
You got a lot better by the time you were a senior.
Definitely got a lot better over time, but
Yeah.
considering it is such a hard event, we only have 3 girls that will be competing on the bars tonight. So Maddie, Reagan, and Maya. Unfortunately, it's one of the hardest events in high school to get a 10-0 start value on. You just need a lot of extra, very challenging skills to reach that start value. So, and here goes another half on, it looks like, for New Prairie.
I think that's Ava Hubbard. Brunette in a bun.
Sounds about
I think
right.
New Prairie has to make more noise.
We just heard it go, Ava.
Oh, wonderful.
You got it down.
Dad was able to pick that one out.
Here goes Ava's second attempt. Okay, she has to really block off this ball. It's okay. Looks like a half on. She did kind of collapse on the table a little bit, but if she keeps really working on her block, she's going to get there. It was a good start.
So we're keeping an eye on the uneven bars when Elkhart's ready to go at it.
Looks like Maddie will be our starter, and she is a sophomore. Looks like she's worked really hard to get her uprise in on the high bar. So she's working on that and another series that will give her some bonus points. Here she goes. Looks like she has a switch kick. And here goes her uprise, which helps her start value. Very nice. And she's going to go to her dismount, which is just a tuck, but she stuck the landing. That was a solid routine, and that's what they need to start.
And she seems very pleased. So a good start for the Elkhart Lions on bars.
Yeah. And going back to the team score, they take the top 3 scores for each event from each team. So considering that they only have 3 girls on bars, that also leaves little wiggle room. So I guess the main goal on bars is just to be clean and be consistent. And then there is New Prairie's ball. I believe that is Ashland.
Ashland has the braid pony. She's a senior at New Prairie High School. And next up will be Maya on bars.
Looks like Ashland got a 8.4 on the vault.
And here's Maya Betancourt.
Looks like she's also working towards that 10-0 start value. So
Oh.
that was called a pack, which she looks like she just added in. So it's basically a back tuck in between the bars, and unfortunately she was not able to catch that lower bar. But again, I mean, it's a huge skill and it takes a lot of endurance. So if she keeps perfecting it, she will have that nailed by sectionals. Unfortunately, the timing is really hard to get just right on that skill.
Both she and Reagan will be competing in the all-around, all 4 skills tonight.
Yep, she's going to reach huck up, and then she will finish her routine from the low bar. But obviously that's going to impact her score a little bit just because she didn't get that connection, and it counts as a fall. Here she goes to finish off. Another hard skill right there. Here she goes for her dismount. Looks like a double. Oh, she's putting in some giants. And I believe she's going to do a double tuck. Yep, very nice.
Strong finish.
Yeah, very nice. Unfortunately, that little hiccup in the middle, but I think she'll come back even stronger.
And again, Libby, you just kind of use these meets. It's not like a big invite or anything.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for sectional. You're working on skills and competition.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're obviously more important, but also they're obviously still important, but
Yes.
throwing a skill in practice is a lot different than throwing it in a meet. So it's great that they're able to have these meets to somewhat practice those new skills.
And Reagan finished third last year at sectional on the bars. Maya was fifth. So Reagan will be next.
Yeah, I think Maya will really miss Reagan next year as
Very
she
close,
graduates.
very close girls,
yeah, they've been
aren't they?
close
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Yeah, they started at the club together probably when they were 7, 8 years old, maybe even younger. So, and they've kind of been a great team, powerhouse team. I know that they're paired up often in the section and the pairs meet
Yes.
in Valparaiso, and I know that they were very successful there. So. They really rely on one another.
So Reagan is waiting for the judge to be ready.
Looks like she also started working her pack, which is that back tuck in between the bars. So we'll see if she's able to do that. Here she goes. Oh, very nice.
Made the connection.
It looks like she was even trying to maybe pike or lay out on her pack. There she goes. She's also going to do her giants. That was nice and fluid connection there. Hit with those toes. And here she goes with her full twist. Nice. That was a solid routine.
Well done, Reagan.
Yeah, very nice connections. The hard part about bars is everything has to be so perfectly timed in order to keep your endurance and keep your swing in order to hit those hard skills. So she had really nice connections there. Unfortunately, a lot of times in those packs, your feet hit, which slows you down, and you lose a lot of your momentum. So that was great that she was able to finish that low bar with no stops.
And it doesn't appear that we have any Westville competitors on the bars, so we'll take a break here on Michiana Video.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Coverage of tonight's meet is brought to you by A1 Concrete Leveling. Lifting, leveling, and concrete repair all across Michiana. Trusted, affordable, and built on solid results. A1 Concrete Leveling. And we're back at the Club for Gymnastics in Elkhart. And we're seeing the floor exercise right now for the Westville competitors. And that is Riley to, no, I'm sorry, that's Kaylee Heath.
She just did a front tuck to a forward roll cartwheel.
Kaylee Heath for the Blackhawks. Elkhart will be on beam. They're doing their practice, their warm-ups, yes.
And I think this is Kaylee's last pass on the floor. Looks like a round off back handspring, back back.
And well done.
Very nice routine for Kaylee.
Very pleased. Big smile for the young lady. And you can tell that Westville and New Prairie travel a lot together, since Westville has a smaller team.
Do they practice together as well?
I think they practice
both at Platinum.
Both at Platinum, I believe,
Very nice.
in Michigan City.
Yeah, it's sad how many schools around here do not have like a set team or a set place to work out and have a
Again,
gym.
want to thank Coach Bush from Westville with her time, and of course Coach DeFaw from New Prairie. And I think I mentioned the assistant coaches are McKenna Bloom for Westville and Maddie Runnels for Westville. Elkhart will have 5 competitors on the beam tonight.
Looks like Jayla James will start. This is her first time competing in a long time. So she's worked really hard to get these skills back to be able to be routine ready for today.
And she's worked very hard, according to Coach Crowder. And she took a break from gymnastics but has returned. It's great to see Jayla out here now. And then we're going to have our next competitor for Westville. And this will be
This is Riley.
Riley Tucholsky on the floor.
Here she goes. She's going to make her way into the corner for her first pass. So every routine consists of 3 tumbling passes. So front tuck walkout to a front walkover round off.
And believe me, you don't want to try this at home unless you're a trained gymnast. This is very taxing.
I was once a trained gymnast, and I think I'd probably pull something if I tried this. So definitely stretch. Nice switch leg lead to a full tuck jump.
This takes a lot of physical and mental toughness to do this.
Yeah, the floor was one of my favorite events because it is, you have more fluidity and more ways to show your personality, which is fun, but it is definitely requires a lot of endurance.
In the gymnastics trade, we call you a tumbler if you like the floor. You're really tumbling on a beam, by the way. That's really what you're doing. We'll see that in just a moment here.
Yep, there was her front tuck to a forward roll around cartwheel.
So Riley on the floor.
Looks like Jayla is starting for Elkhart
so Jayla
as well on the beam.
Will be on the beam.
That was a great routine.
Good routine for Riley. Now we're going to see Jayla on the beam.
Looks like she is going to do her full turn, which is a requirement. She had a little fall. She didn't have her weed ahead of her, but that's okay.
Again, Coach tells us this is her first competitive beam routine.
Here goes her back walkover.
That beam is 4 inches wide, folks.
Yeah, you can tell she just needs to take a deep breath.
Some encouragement from Coach Jamie Iannarelli.
Yeah, the beam is one of the most frustrating but also rewarding events. I mean, it's, like you said, 4 inches wide, so there's lots of room for error. But when you hit something, it definitely feels good. There she goes. She's getting her confidence back.
So Jayla trying to finish strong here.
Looks like her dismount is going to be... Oh, no, here's her cartwheel series, I believe, actually. It's okay. She missed that connection, but she saved the fall, and that's 100% great. There she goes.
Lots of encouragement from her teammates.
Nice tuck jump with a half turn, it looks like. And then here she goes with another jump. Once she gets her confidence back, she'll feel so much better. It's hard to come back after a while. Very nice.
And a strong finish for Jayla James.
She should be proud of herself. That's a hard feat to come back.
And getting some encouragement from assistant coach Jamie Yanarelli.
Yeah, she's got that. She can do it.
New Prairie is practicing on the floor before they take their turn.
Looks like they'll have about 4 competitors on the floor.
Kim Rivera will be next for Elkhart on the beam.
And she is also a freshman, I believe. Yep.
She is. And she's trying to adjust to high school, and she has a high start value on the beam, Libby, 9.8.
Yeah, that's great. Beam is a great place to be able to kind of put in different jumps that are bonuses and really push up that start value. So thankfully on the beam there are creative ways to get your start value up.
And we'll get a score here for Jayla on the beam in just a minute. And we see always what I enjoy, all the young people that are young gymnasts at the club helping at meets.
Yeah, it looks like she got a 5.05.
Okay.
But again, you know, for starting, it's some place to start, you know. She can only go up from here. She has it.
Her first time
Yeah.
on the beam.
And here goes Kim.
Kim Rivera now.
She's also a freshman. Coach Crowder says she's just a solid competitor. She also has a somewhat unique skill, which is a dive cartwheel for her flight on this routine. Don't see that very often, so I'm anticipating that. Looks like she's probably going to do a back walk over here. Very nice. Beam is such a tricky event because even the smallest wobble could cost you a 10th. It's insane. Very nice switch leg leap to a tuck. Saved it. I think she's preparing for her dive cartwheel. Okay. There she goes.
Oh!
Yeah, she was a little off-centered on that, but that's okay. She was trying to get her connection. So a lot of her start value points are also based on connections, so she was trying really hard to hit that connection, which caused her to go a little off balance. Very nice. Her jumps are solid, I will say that. She's very clean. Looks like very nice. She recovered really well. You can tell she's confident. I'm impressed with her for a freshman. She has great confidence. Looks like she might have hurt her back a little bit, unfortunately.
Holding her back and talking to Coach Crowder. Hopefully Kim's okay.
Yeah, she finished strong. I was impressed with how she finished.
And
A lot of times those little falls can really throw you off.
And New Prairie just finishing up on floor.
That, I believe, was Caden.
Caden Knopfsinger, 2 braids. This is the theme of tonight, folks, for identifying the competitors from New Prairie and Westville. We'll get them down by the time we're through all 4 rotations.
We hope.
At least I will. Libby has them all already.
I don't know about that.
So next on bars will be, or pardon me, on beam will be Madison Holdeman for Elkhart.
And I believe Lily Mannon will be next on the floor.
Lily is a junior at New Prairie High School.
We're just waiting on the judges. So Kim's score is in for the beam, so it looks like an 8.25, which is awesome, especially with a fall. That's a great score.
High start value, so again, really nice.
Yeah, that is great.
Madison, not too flashy, but she's consistent according to Coach Crowder, and she has a high start value on beam, so it's going to be exciting to watch her compete tonight.
Coach Crowder also said that her jumps are looking fantastic and she's really stepped up for the team, so that's awesome. And here she goes on her routine.
Maddie Holdeman now.
Looks like she's going to do a twisting jump. Very nice. Oh, save it. Get your chest up. So these twisting jumps that she has recently added in will help with her start value. Oh, no. That's okay. She touched the beam, but better than a fall. She was able to save it. So split leg. Very nice. Her jumps are solid. Looks like we're going to do a cartwheel to a round-off series right here. So she did put her foot down in that series, so I don't know if they'll give her a connection for that, but she nailed both skills, so that's great. Nice switch leg lead to a wolf. And a front layout. Oh, little wobble, but overall, really nice, solid routine.
I think Coach Crowder has her pegged. She's consistent. You can tell there's skills there.
And again, sometimes those are like the gymnasts that you need the most because you just need someone that's going to put out a score and you know you can count on it. So that's great. And it looks like Lily just finished on the floor with a very fun routine. We have Reagan warming up on the beam. Looks like her back tuck.
Maya will be next.
I remember when Reagan was like 10 years old working on that tuck.
Time flies on us.
It does. It does, it does.
A year ago, Reagan won the sectional on the beam. Maya was third.
Yeah, it's her favorite event, and she's consistent on it. You can tell she's just really confident. Reagan always impresses me with her composure. I mean, so does Maya as well, obviously, but they both, you can just tell they're so confident and not much shakes them.
And we're waiting for the judges on the score for Maddie Holdeman. As I mentioned, Maya will be next on the beam. And she's about ready to go right now, marking the beam.
Looks like they have their option of beam, which was not a luxury when I was here. It's very nice. They have two competitions beams here. There goes Maya.
Here's Maya.
And goes her full turn. Very nice. Nice switch leg leap to a wolf. Oh, a stag jump, actually. Very nice. That's a bonus. She goes with her back tuck. Solid.
Oh, very difficult skill.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, you can tell she's just so confident. No wobbles. Cartwheel to a cartwheel series. So unfortunately, you have to have a front series and a back series. So that's why we see lots of cartwheels and roundoffs, things like that. There goes a back walkover to a full dismount. Wow, that was amazing. She was super solid. I didn't see one wobble.
Maya Betancourt, my goodness.
I was scared I was going to jinx her after I said that. I was like, oh no. Should have kept my mouth shut till the end, but no, she had it.
You can't jinx that young lady.
No, she's solid, goodness. And Reagan is just as solid. They're two peas in a pod. They're both so talented on this event and in general.
So right now on the floor for New Prairie,
We have a bun. I believe it's Ava.
Ava Hubbard.
Super fun routine. They're the Cougars, right?
They are the
I
Cougars.
like how she kind of incorporated
And that was
their
Ava.
mascot. Very fun.
Yes. So
I believe Lily was last to go on floor, and if that is the case, she got a 7-0.
so Reagan will be next on the beam.
Looks like Maya had an 8.65, or was that was Madison?
That was
kidding.
Madison, yeah.
Okay.
We're still waiting for the judge on Maya. And that's why Reagan's waiting.
I would say Maya
just
would
love,
probably get in the 9s with that routine.
Yeah, I would
was
think
impressed.
so. Yeah. And I just love how Reagan is so anxious to get on that beam.
She is. But she's so composed at the same time. She's an awesome little girl. Okay, it looks like Maya did in fact get in the 9s. We're waiting. The littles are trying to change the score.
So we'll watch Reagan compete. We'll give you that score as soon as it's posted.
Nice back tuck for Reagan.
After Reagan competes, 9.7. My goodness.
Beautiful, Maya. That was well deserved. Front. Very nice. That was a full turn for Reagan. Switch leg leap to pike. She goes with her front pass. Looks like a round off. Or a cartwheel to a round off, excuse me. She kept her leg up, so she got that connection. Very controlled. Nice jump series. There goes her dismount. So a cartwheel to a full.
Reagan.
Also very solid.
Yanarelli, another solid routine on the beam.
Yeah, they should be proud of themselves. I feel like beam was a hit overall. Very nice. And here we go on the floor for New Prairie.
And
my guess is Ashland.
That has to be Ashland Flaris with the braid pony. Again, we want to make sure we give a shout out to all of our friends from New Prairie and Westville. All their friends and family and patrons from around the world and across the United States. Like us and follow us on Facebook.
I think she is the last competitor for New Prairie on this event. She's making her way to her second pass. Looks like it's going to be a round off back handspring to a straddle jump. Goes her last pass. Looks like a front tuck walkout. Oh, that hurt. I hope she didn't hurt herself. Her knee looked like it hyperextended there a little bit. That's okay. She finished strong. Good for her.
Ashland Flaris.
Nice. I hope she's okay. That's
so we'll check her. Hopefully she's fine.
Worries at this point in the year. You just want to stay healthy. She's acting like she's okay, thankfully.
New Prairie will head to the beam. And we'll take a break on Michiana Video. We'll be back.
Hey, welcome to One Stop Furniture and Mattress. You've come to the right place. Here at One Stop Furniture, we offer everything from dining rooms, living rooms, bedrooms, including mattresses, and so much more. We really are your one-stop shop for all of your home needs. And your biggest benefit, besides excellent prices, we hold inventory of most items and we'll sell to you straight off the showroom floor. No waiting months for your order. Give us a call at 322-2012.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to health markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local health markets agent today.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to littons.com.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
You've decided it's time for your kitchen remodel, and the next step is to call Modern Kitchen. We'll create a kitchen as special as you and your family's need, your personal style, giving you a whole new living experience. It becomes your family time, gather with your neighbors time, or just you time. From planning to completion, Modern Kitchen makes your project hassle-free, so you can redesign, remodel, and relax.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Tonight's meet is made possible thanks to Rudda. From parenting classes to pregnancy support, Rudda stands beside families when it matters most. Rudda, building stronger futures together. And by Bargain Right. Tonight's meet is brought to you by Bargain Right Thrift Store, scoring big savings every day on clothing, home goods, and more. Shop smart, save local. Bargain Right, where the price is always right. You can catch them online or at their retail store on Cassopolis Street in Elkhart. Our friends from Bargain Right, they do a wonderful job. You walk in there, you'll find something you want, that's for sure. And online, Bargain Right, major sponsor of Michiana Video. Elkhart now warming up on the floor. And then Westville and New Prairie will go to the beam. Elkhart will have 5 competitors tonight on floor. Mila Huff, Kim Rivera, Kaylee Brown, Reagan Yanarelli, and Maya Betancourt.
Looks like this is Mila Huff's only event. She's a freshman, so that's great for her.
Yes. She was in XL Gold in the club and is still learning, as we all are. But just a freshman, so it's going to be exciting to watch Mila tonight on the floor. And we can see the warm-up for Westville and New Prairie on the beam. And this meet has moved briskly tonight.
Yeah, I feel like dual meets typically do, for the most part. It also helps slightly that Westville and New Prairie are smaller teams.
So I just want to let everyone know, again, there's individual competition. There's also a team competition. Elkhart, their highest score so far this season, 106. They just won the East-West Invite last Saturday. And now we're back to live competition. And this is Riley Tucholsky on the beam for Westville.
And we also have Mila starting on the floor.
And we're about ready to get underway with Mila. And there's Riley's beam routine.
She seems pleased.
And I was going to mention the team behemoth is Angola. They have a a season high of 111 points as a team so far this season. They won the sectional last year. They'll be favored again, but the Elkhart Lions will have something to say about that.
Yeah, I'm sure if we put in a lot of these new series and bonuses, these girls can totally do it.
And Mila will get underway for Elkhart.
And even Coach Crowder says that this seems to be everyone's favorite event. So I think that stays consistent. A lot of these girls just love the opportunity to be creative and be able to pick a music that speaks to them. And honestly, tumbling is just fun. I feel like you either hate it or you love it. It takes a lot of endurance, a lot of energy, but it's super fun to be able to put things together.
And it looks like Mila's ready to get underway here.
There she goes.
She has a start value of 8.6 for her routine.
But again, considering she's a freshman, maybe this is the perfect start for her, you know, just to get her feet wet and see what it's like to compete. She'll do great. Here she goes with her first pass. Looks like it's going to be a round off back tuck, backwards roll. And switch leg leap to a tuck jump. Here she goes, making her way to her second pass. Looks like we're going to do a front tuck.
Oh, no.
It's okay. To a forwards roll. She's going to push through. I think she hit her face a little bit, but she can do it. Here she goes. Front. Looks like a round off back tuck to a backwards roll. Again, the biggest thing for her right now is just to push through. She's doing great. Way to finish.
Mila Huff.
Very nice.
A big round of applause from her teammates.
Yeah,
and some hugs.
That hurt, I'm sure.
So hopefully she's all right. And then back on the beam.
This is Westville, looks like, right?
That's Kaylee Heath.
Looks like she's preparing for her dismount, a back walkover, back tuck. She had a little off center, but she made that connection, so that's great. She was like, I guess we'll just go for it.
A shrug of the shoulders.
That's the hard
but
part
overall,
about your
I think she's pleased.
You're like, well, I guess I'm going to land somewhere.
And, you know, talking to Coach Bush before the meet, I can tell she just loves gymnastics. She has the gym over in Michigan City, Platinum Gymnastics, and it's great that she's has a following and a lot of young gymnasts in her gym.
Yeah, there aren't enough gymnastics coaches, so it's great that these ladies take the time to do it because it's a great sport.
And next up on the floor will be Kim Rivera. We should mention that Reagan Yanarelli on the beam had a score of 9.65, so Maya and Reagan just dominate on the beam tonight, as they do in most meets.
And they also were amazing on the floor, so we're going to end on two of their best and I think favorite events, so that's great. Maya has always been a performer, and obviously Reagan as well, but Maya has always really enjoyed the dance aspect of the floor.
So Kim has a start value of 9.2, and she's going to get underway right now.
Again, you'll notice how their music just really shows their personality. Kim went for a more little upbeat song. Here she goes for her first pass. Looks like a round off back handspring back tuck. She has lots of power. And switch leg lead. Her leg positioning on her jumps are very nice, very solid on all events. Here she goes for her second pass. Looks like a front pike to a forward roll to a cartwheel. And the reason why you'll see a lot of girls putting forward rolls in is just to get a connection with a forward tumbling pass. Here she goes for her third tumbling. Looks like a round off back handspring, Solid. Very nice routine. She had lots of energy on the floor.
A very clean routine.
Yeah.
For Kim. We should mention that Mila Huff had a 6.4 on the floor.
Which is not a bad place to start.
And Kim looks exhausted across the way.
I think her back might be hurting.
We saw her
tell. She was
a little tender.
Yeah, I think she was hurting on beam a little bit, but she pushed through. You couldn't tell her.
And she continues to grab her back, talking to Coach Crowder, so we hope she's okay. Get some treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And on the beam,
we have New Prairie. It looks like it's Ava.
This is Ava Hubbard.
She had a little fall there.
Little bobble there.
Yeah, that full turn, it gets a lot of girls, unfortunately. It's a requirement, and it's really hard to keep your balance centered and your forward motion. It's a hard skill. She goes with her jump series. Nice, straddle. Cartwheel. So another cartwheel. Oh, she had that. She's going to get her chest up. There she goes, finishing strong. The wolf jump. And then she's going to prepare for her dismount, which is, I'm assuming, a back tuck. Very nice. Oh, that's okay. She had a lot of height on that. I think she just needs to find her floor.
So Ava Hubbard completes her routine. We're going to go to Kaylee Brown on the floor.
She has a 10-0 start value. So she's working currently on upgrading her tumbling. But right now she just has great form and presents her choreography well. I think it's fun because a lot of these floor music options have been around since I've been. I mean, I remember these floor music from many past athletes, so it's super cool.
And you have to get the skills and the choreography all down.
As we saw earlier on vault, though, Kaylee's a powerhouse. I'm sure she'll deliver. Very nice. So front tuck full, or front handspring full. She goes, making her way for her second pass. It's like a front tuck walkout to a round off back tuck. Solid. She's trying to keep that landing, and she did it. Nice jumps. She's really hitting that 180 leg position. Okay, and here she goes for her last pass. Like round off back handspring, back layout. Again, she's small but mighty. She was very powerful throughout that entire routine. Very nice amplitude, nice job.
So Kaylee Brown in the floor exercise.
And it looks like she's consistently their third score for their team score, so that's great. That's a nice solid routine.
Coach Crowder very pleased with that. And we're back on the beam.
And it looks like Kim Rivera had a 7.1 on the floor. Which, considering a back injury, I think that's a great score.
Caden Knopfsinger.
She's going to finish, it looks like. Preparing for her dismount, which is a round off. Nice.
Caden's just a sophomore at New Prairie.
Yeah.
And Reagan's getting ready on the floor. There she is.
So this year she has put back in her double full to start her routine, and she had not competed that since her freshman year when she tore her ACL. So that's huge because obviously it's super, scary to go back to a skill, but start on your knees after that. Here she goes. Very nice. Double. Wow. She twists so effortlessly. Here she goes with her second pass. So we had a front. That's okay. Coach Crowder and her mom, Coach Jamie, said that she's been struggling getting that back into her routine. But she'll get it. It's a front full punch front tuck. So that front full is unfortunately a little low to get that front tuck in. But again, she'll get there. Very nice.
Reagan will compete. No question about that.
Yeah, she's not going to let that get her down. She gets all of her bonus, basically, from her tumbling. So here goes her last pass, which is a round off 1.5. That was great. To be able to end on that round off 1.5 back full, that's awesome. That's awesome endurance. She's a powerhouse.
Reagan Yanarelli on the floor. And now we'll go back to the beam with the New Prairie Cougars.
I believe this is Lily Mannon. A little far right there. Looked like her weight was on the other side of the beam. Nice split jump. To a straddle. Just going to finish strong here with a dismount, which looks to be a round off. Very nice.
Lily Mannon for New Prairie High School on the beam.
And Maya Betancourt is preparing for her floor. So she set the school record on floor last year with a 9.9. So that's incredibly impressive. She has great height on her tumbling passes, and she totally makes jumps look easy. So I'm excited to see her floor routine. She also received Elite All-American on floor for maintaining a 9.5 average.
Like you said, Libby, Reagan and Maya are just two peas in a pod.
Yeah, they help each other out. It's great. They're a great team.
So here's Maya.
She's always been a great performer. Looks like she's working on a double back to put in, but she's going to start with a front handspring front full. Great height.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Here she goes on her second pass. It's going to be a front tuck walkout to a full. Very nice. Very beautiful jumps. She has nice lines. Tell she's very clean. She's just very confident and clean on all of the events. Here she goes, making her way for her third pass, which is a 1.5 full. Beautiful. She has such amplitude, so high. So that's all passes with twisting in them. That's awesome. Good for Maya.
Maya Betancourt. Strong performance
Very
on the
nice.
floor.
And going back to Reagan Yanarelli with an 8.9 on floor, with that little fall, that's a great score for her.
And now let's see. It doesn't appear. It looks like we've gone through everyone, or we have one more on the beam.
I think we have one more.
Yes.